The language the Pope has used about migrants in Marseille is, well, it's stirring. I think he's wrong, actually. I don't think this is a fanaticism of indifference, it's a fanaticism of uh, hatred, it's a fanaticism of rejection. And uh, I think I think he's absolutely right to target this issue, and it's a great shame that people like Suella Braverman are not directly in the front row of his audience, because that these are the people, Braverman, Jenrick, these are the people who should be listening to what he's saying. Um, the people who are coming across the uh, channel in small boats are desperate. They're not going to listen to the propaganda, which is this deterrent, which is being promoted by Braverman. The deterrence doesn't work, and if there is any indifference, it's an indifference to that message. The indifference is on the other side. The rejection of humanity, that is on our side, and that rejection of humanity is much bigger than simply a rejection of the small boats. It's also a rejection of hard work, and about a rejection of clearing that backlog. That's again where possibly we could use the word indifference, an indifference to hard work. And that has to change. And the influx of would-be refugees from Africa, from Afghanistan, from Syria, this is something we have to accept is going to be a part of our new normal, and it's a matter of distributing those people and and returning those who do not qualify for asylum under the rules that we've got, or indeed redefining those rules, and simply going slow or trying to put people off. These are not realistic or grown-up solutions to a problem. This morning, one of my students cancelled a lesson, and went through the nonsense of trying to change the time. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. That's the approach of a student. That's the approach of um, somebody who hasn't managed their time and hasn't managed their um, their life effectively. And it's something that needs, we need to get to grips with those things. That's our responsibility. And no amount of deterrence, no amount of debate. In the end, we had a conversation there. He simply wasn't he wasn't equipped to do work today. He's got other things to do. That makes perfect sense. But that wasn't the conversation we initially had. And that strikes me as the situation of Suella Braverman. It strikes me as a situation of Robert Jenrick and the Home Office in general. It's just ill prepared. Ill prepared. It's fine, but it's sort of immature. And those problems, those issues, the immigration issue is still on the table afterwards. And if we dissuade people from coming to the UK, there's still an immigration problem in Northern Europe. We could say, well, that's their problem. Not really. No man is an island. We need to solve the migration problem.